more in that little hollow body position. We talked about tuck ups, straddle ups, and pike ups. Now, one of the things that happens is that how do we translate the strength and conditioning program that we see in the training room to the field? A lot of times in the field, things don't happen in this perfectly balanced position where everything is stacked up neatly. Things in the field happen where you're unilaterally loaded, meaning that you have more weight on one side than the other. Things are twisting and turning. Most of the injuries that we see in our athletes happen in those occasions. When we're loaded up, we have too much torque, there's this transverse kind of plane that we're trying to stabilize, and we don't have that recruitment, we don't have that strategy to be able to get away with it. So a very simple way of getting our athletes, especially the kids that have no clue how to move their bodies or manipulate their bodies and be able to do these things, is to give them little drills. And one of the drills is just do a leg circle while lying down. It's very simple, and this is what it is. If I'm on my back, key thing, once again, hollow body position, heels are off the ground, hands are on the ground flat. If I have my hands flat on the ground, it's key that I'm not in this position. I want my shoulder blades back and down. Head is off the ground, and this is what I do. I circle my legs as far out as I can, I bring them over my head, all the way around to the side, and back in. Key thing is, do I have the control to maintain stability all the way around this circle without flinching and dropping? A lot of our athletes, when they pick their legs up, they will flinch and they will lose that position. So they will pick their legs up and flinch. So how do we do this? We start up here. And this is a concept actually, this is a term that I actually got this last weekend in Toronto from one of the coaches at CrossFit Toronto. And she talked about the halo. And the halo was her way of explaining hypermobility or being hypermobile in the shoulder and doing some Turkish get-ups and being able to maintain that kind of comfort zone, that perfect efficient shoulder position so she could balance the weight of her head. Same thing happens here. If I start with my legs straight up, if I don't have motor control out here where I have a lot of tension, I'll start here and I'll make my circles small circles. And then eventually, as I get stronger and better, I'll take that a little further until I can get full range. So start with the halo, which I really like that term, and then start making that thing bigger and bigger and bigger, and it'll get better and better as you progress. So combining these little movements, starting from the top, working your way to the bottom, never losing the middle, resisting rotation is what's gonna translate into all the unilateral loading stuff and into the field.